hearty welcome to ministers and very distinguished guests and participants, and welcome to the Washington International Renewable Energy Conference.
Renewable energy is both an urgent challenge, as has been enunciated earlier, but as well an historic opportunity in my view.
We're going to need new public policy, we're going to need new distribution systems, it's going to create new trade partnerships and new trade opportunities. All of those things need to be discussed, debated, elevated.
We're here to assess the current situation, to identify the challenges ahead, and to plan the best path forward.
Our task is to develop the policies, the incentives, and forms of international cooperation.
We're bringing ministers together with CEOs around some topics like research and development, finance, rural development, and market uptake.
We have put in place a series of federal policies to increase our national investment in the research and development to break our overall dependence on fossil fuels.
The reason we came to Wirec, the reason you came to Wirec, is that you and I feel in our gut that we cannot do this alone. Our only chance is that we do this together. And I say to you, let's do this together. Let's teach what we know, and let's learn from each other.
As the trade floor opens up, I think you will see a real buzz of excitement and activity because you are the drawing power for this conference. From an energy standpoint, we are the change. Policies that promote the best interests of this industry are the type of change that the American public and people in many of the different countries in the world would like to see.
Two-story exhibits, really a range of companies being represented from the Fortune 50, to venture-backed startup companies, global representation. It's just takes your breath away.
As I go around the world, I do see different countries dealing with these issues in different ways. None of them are right or wrong, but I think everybody can learn from everybody else. So at the country level, I think there is a lot to be learnt by listening to one another. And similarly, at the company level, it's been good to see different companies, to see the trade exhibits and so on, to see what different people are doing.
Collaboration is the great success story of this event. It marks a new era of problem solving and a departure from an era of problem identification.
And obviously, you support something ambitious being done, otherwise you wouldn't be here at this conference. I hope you're excited when you see the exhibits. Just keep in mind how far we have come in a short period of time. And be hopeful about how far we will go in a short period of time. Since 2001, America has increased wind energy production by more than 300%. It's a new industry for us, and it's beginning to grow. The solar technology folks who are here will tell you there's some amazing changes have taken place in a quick period of time. I mean, I really see a day in which each house can be a little electric generator of their own and feeding back excess power into the grid through the use of solar power.
The potential is huge. Tremendous potential everywhere, whether it's for solar, wind, geothermal.
I think it's tremendous. There's a great variety of people here from all over the world that focus on different technologies, different solutions and ways of doing business.
It's a wonderful conference because so many important people came, right? That's why it's so good. We're very honored to have all of the executive directors of the renewable energy trade associations here in the United States, plus Europe and China.
Lots of people say, well, this isn't alternative now. It's mainstream, it's real, it's credible, real energy now.
I see a better world that we can create. I see a world where the third and fourth generation technologies really happen and the costs do come down and the value does go up.
A shift matching all our energy needs. For this, there is no more time to waste. This shift is the challenge of the century.
So I think this conference, where you have a coming together of the American industry together with the international community, really represents a major step up.
Our dream of creating a series of these world meetings hosted by one country each time under their own independent sovereignty has happened. India has committed to the next one in 2 years, which is perfect.
There are plenty of countries here who are working on renewable energy not just because of climate change, but because of energy security. Because most of us, we consider renewable energy to be a viable option. Welcome to India and welcome to a renewable energy global partnership. Thank you.
I'm confident that when we look back at this period of time, they will say, how could you have doubted the capacity of mankind to develop the technologies necessary to deal with the real problems of the 21st century?
We've done a lot of networking to meet people that can come in and work with us, to partner with us, to start projects, to develop new policies and ways of doing it, both in the public and private sector. And we've got some government officials here also that have come. So there's a lot that's been learned from here that we're going to take back.
This is a record size for a meeting on renewable energy. There's excitement on the science, the technology, the financing. That's very, very exciting. And it was a must attend for the US President, for ministers, and what that says is this is prime item on economic discussions as well as climate. And to my mind, in terms of the conference, that's a fantastic success.